The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Granpeesheh and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. I have an interesting question, and it might ruffle some feathers. My son just started seeing, I don't know what a PX chiropractor is. A PX.
Prescribing,
okay.
I think.
To work on his anxiety and emotional regulation issues. He is 4 and in full-time ABA at a center. The PX doctor kind of hinted at how it might be too stressful for him to be in ABA all day. I told him, I'm not willing to quit the only thing that has helped him. Please let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, and so it's like
it went on. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on ABA contributing to his anxiety and being in constant flight or flight mode.
That's actually, I'm glad you read that second part because I'll comment on that too. But my first, I guess, opinion about this is that just like I wouldn't assume I saw your child and I said, I don't think you should do chiropractic. Right? I don't have expertise in that area, so I can't comment on that.
Thank you.
This individual doesn't have expertise. I guarantee you if you ask them what is ABA, they will not be able to tell you.
And have you seen a 40-hour program, and have you seen what it does for kids?
Well, they won't even know what ABA is. Let's just start there. So having an opinion about it means that they're going on hearsay. And you don't really want to take the advice of someone on hearsay, like whatever they've heard from others or so on. No, that's I would ignore that completely. The second part of this is important, though, that, you want to make, it is possible, it is very possible that ABA might add to anxiety. And what was the other? It was anxiety and
constant
fight or flight.
Or flight.
Yeah. So I don't think that it's going, fight or flight is a different thing. I don't want to take up time talking about fight or flight because that's a kind of a biological thing that happens in your body. It's your autonomous nervous system will react to sudden things with fight or flight, or actually they've added now freeze. So your body reacts in a different way. That's not what's happening with ABA, but it is possible that you get heightened stress with ABA because think of it as tutoring, right? It's funny because we all, those of us who've had like classes in, like, let's say piano classes when we were kids.
Yeah.
Who doesn't say, oh my God, I have to go and do piano again and do my scales and it's like, I don't want to do it. Or, oh my God, I have to have my math tutor come over or whatever. It's added stress, right? It's just one more thing you have to do and it's focused learning and all that sort of stuff. Now, when we were kids and we would have, let's say, the math tutor or whatever tutor, nobody would really reward us for it, right? You just forced yourself through, and it was stressful. And if your tutor was bad, it was even more stressful. So it can be a little bit stressful in the short term, but think of it as tutoring. You need ABA more than you need that math tutor or the piano class and the things we put our kids through. You need the ABA so that the child can learn to communicate, can learn to integrate with others in society, can thrive, can learn from their environment, all the things that you learn through ABA. So I would say the short-term little bit of anxiety is worth it. And also, if your ABA provider pours reinforcers on the child, makes it easier by prompting, makes sure the child feels rewarded and feels like accomplished. That's one of the things that our kids learn from ABA is they feel like they've accomplished something, a challenge they've overcome. If those things are happening, then I'm not worried at all about the anxiety. But as a parent, you should keep track of it. I mean, we do have children who have extreme anxiety for a variety of reasons, whether it's phobias or just, misaligned anxiety for some reason, so separation anxiety, etc. And we treat that as well, and we make sure that we're aware of that and dealing with that.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.